Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top 10 BMW cars. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. BMW M1. The BMW M1 has to be here. It just has to. What was intended to be a race car through and through turned out to be a well-hewn and dynamically rewarding supercar, showing buyers it was possible for such exotica to perform reliably. Its 3.5-liter 277 pounds, 204 kilowatts, straight six was a honey of an engine, and the M1 was as sweet to potter around town in as it was to dispatch your local mountain road. 2. BMW M5 E28. The first bona fide production M car, as we know it, was the E28 M5, and what a sweetheart that car was. Weighing just 1,431 kilograms and spanning 4,600 millimeters in length and 1,700 millimeters in width, the E28 was as featherweight as it was slight in proportions compared to the 2-ton monster we have today. Its 286 pounds, 210 kilowatts, 3.5-liter straight six was a derivation of the unit used in the M1 supercar, with a splash more power. This M5 did next to nothing to shout about its performance potential or its flagship status in the 5 Series lineup. 3. BMW M3 E30. In the beginning, the BMW M3 was a means to a couple of ends. 1. To beat Mercedes to the punch in weaponizing the potential brand value of a performance flagship, and 2. To beat Mercedes on the racetrack. The E30 M3 is BMW Motorsport's original homologation special and of all the M cars, the closest in relation to its racing cousins. 4. BMW M5 E39. When the E39 BMW M5 appeared in 1998, it was little short of a revelation. Its 4.9-liter 400 pounds, 294 kilowatts, V8 embarrassed supercars of the day, its dimensions and styling the perfect blend of subtle and sinister, its chassis and dynamics deftly honed. 5. BMW M3 CS E46. The E46 M3 is a family of fabulous M cars, from which picking the best is a challenge. The obvious choice would be the CSL, the lightened, more powerful, rarer, and more hardcore variant. But from the factory, it was lumbered with a clumsy SMG gearbox that on standard cars was only an option alongside a proper manual. 6. BMW M3 CRT E90. With the E92 generation M3, the sloppy SMG was replaced by the razor-sharp DCT twin clutch. The straight six was out in favor of a howling 4.0-liter V8, but weight and size were up too. The E92 was far from perfect, with that highly strung V8 lacking the low-down punch to make what was a heavier, larger M3 feel as fast as it should. 7. BMW M5 Touring E61. The E60 generation BMW M5 is a flawed car, lumbered with a sluggish SMG gearbox, gawky styling, a heavy, thirsty motor, and a tiny fuel tank from which to feed it. What's it even doing here? Well, that engine happens to be a 5.0-liter V10 producing 507 pounds, 373 kilowatts, and if you so chose, you could have it in an estate body. Don't get us wrong, for all its flaws, the E60 had that M dynamic magic, but it takes the specialness of the Touring, of which there is one for every 4 saloons, to bag it a place on this list. 8. BMW 1 Series M Coupe. BMW M can to an extent be thought of as a gang of car enthusiasts within the brand that sometimes get the urge to build something for the sake of it. Something to the left field of the corporate remit. That's exactly how the 1 Series M Coupe project started, a bona fide skunkworks car, born of a passion for driving over margins. The ingredients? A muscular, turbocharged 340 pounds, 250 kilowatts, straight six driving the rear via a manual gearbox, M3 bits, including a rear axle and suspension components, and a body kit with a face like thunder and hips to humble Shakira. 9. BMW M2 CS. But as is the trend with BMW M, the M2 needed time to mature, to develop, and to grow ever more extreme. The broad recipe was very similar to the 1M, but with more budget and more muscle. The CS is the logical extreme, carbon bodywork, an M4 engine at full muscle, 444 pounds, 331 kilowatts, trick suspension, and carbon ceramic brakes. 10. BMW M5 CS. Just the one bang to go out on is for the BMW'S, not quite enough. Of all the models to craft one of its best driver's cards out of in recent memory, the M5 is an unlikely candidate. But they by most accounts done the impossible with the M5 CS. It's a classic example of the whole entirely outshining the sum of the parts. Take the M5 competition, a competent and devastatingly fast, if not inspiring super saloon. Drop 70 kilograms via some carbon bits, reduced sound deadening, forged wheels, and a stainless exhaust. Then tune the new dampers, lower suspension, and anti-roll bars. Then revise the engine with new turbos and better oiling for 635 pounds, 467 kilowatts. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.